You know what I've realized scrolling TikTok? There are a lot of things that I don't like on this app. There are a ton of things that personally I would never do. But here's the thing, that doesn't automatically make those things wrong. It just means that they're not my personal cup of tea. And guess what? There are plenty of people out here that don't like the things that I do or say either. And I am perfectly okay with that. But do you know what I'm not okay with? The amount of mom shaming that happens on this app. Because let's be real, the perfect mother does not exist. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody is. Most of us are just doing whatever it is that we have to do to take care of our kids. And as long as it's not illegal, as long as it's not putting our children in danger, why are we tearing each other down over it? Does she get on a stage and dance to pay her bills, to put a roof over her children's head?
Great!
Cool. Does she make FO content? Great. If it's putting food on her table to feed her children, not harming them or putting them in danger, then who are you to judge it? Not every person is going to parent the same way as you, and that's okay. Tell me one mother who has never done something that they later regretted or something that they wished they had done differently. I'll wait. How many moms or parents out there have ever had to take a job that they didn't want, that they didn't look forward to going to every day just to keep the lights on? Be honest with yourselves. And since when did it become the norm to bash or hate on a mother because she's feeling overwhelmed, overstimulated, or exhausted? So freaking what if she comes online to vent? What the hell do you want her to do? Do you want her to lock herself in a bathroom for however long and just sit there and cry alone? Or do you want her to just bottle it all up and pretend like nothing's wrong until she eventually explodes? I think that some people forget that social media is supposed to be social. Or maybe we just need a refresher on the breakdown of what the word social means. Venting is a means of connecting, and it can actually help to relieve stress levels, but it damn sure doesn't make anyone less of a mother. And let's talk about yelling.
Oh!
How many of you can say that you have never raised your voice at one of your children? Come on now. Sometimes we try every calm approach in the book, and the only way to get through is to get a little loud. That doesn't make you a bad parent. It just makes you human. Here's the thing. Our judgment of other mothers, statistics have shown, typically comes from our own insecurities. On the internet, we are fed this image of the perfect mother that isn't even real, that doesn't even exist. It's exhausting and it hurts, especially for moms who are dealing with things like postpartum depression. Things like that can push them into an even deeper silence, and that can be dangerous. And don't forget, our kids are typically the first ones to hear us. To hear us bashing other people, other mothers. And they're gonna pick up on that too. And our kids, as they're growing up, are so impressionable. So what happens at that point is they learn it and then they repeat it, whether to another child or another adult. The more that we continue to judge one another, the more of a division we are creating. So instead of making motherhood a competition, why can't we just try something different? Support each other, encourage, uplift one another. And if you see or hear something that causes you to truly believe that a child is in danger, contact the professionals who can actually help. Don't just post video clips of live streams or content videos the parent makes, because all that does is stir up more judgment. You're not actually helping anything. You're definitely not helping the child at that point. Because unfortunately, when we make these videos, we do this judgment, we bash, we degrade, what can wind up happening if there is a bad situation is obviously whoever the mom is that it's being done to is going to become even more upset, even more mad, sad, angry, potentially unstable in whatever way, whatever the situation may be. And guess who has to see that, feel that, hear that, experience that? The child. It does more damage than good. But that's why we have professionals who handle these types of situations, who take the steps that are needed, who do the investigations. Obviously, don't take advantage of those systems. That's why I said if you genuinely believe the child is in danger, contact professionals. At the end of the day, most of us are just trying to be the best moms that we can be for our kids with what we've got. And none of us want to feel like we're failing at it, nor should we have to feel like we're failing at it because someone on the internet makes the claim that we're not enough. That is not okay. It's not.